Alright, in today's stream, we're about to do things we've never done before. Let's do it. Alright, hello and welcome to the MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel. As always, remember to smash that like button and hit subscribe because it really does make a difference to the channel. How we doing, Jack? You well?
Yeah, mate. All's good. It feels like ages since I've spoken to you.
It has been. It's been literally ages.
It's been so long since I had to stay home on the weekend, and you got to go to the match. How was it? How was it there at the stadium? Was it roaring?
It was great atmosphere. Well, let's get straight into that. Actually, before we do so, a little bit of a surprising announcement. Well, it's not really a surprising announcement. We are running simultaneously with YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We are running the AvLi app live during this stream. So now is a great opportunity. If you go to the comment section, actually the description of this video, you'll see a link to the AvLi app where you'll be able to jump on and interact with us in a virtual environment. And just to show you what that virtual environment looks like, I'm just going to bring something up now so you can actually have a look at that. Oh, I've got this in the way. Sorry. Anticlimactic. So here is the AvLi app. So if you want to be getting involved with this one here, so we can do lots of kind of thumbs up and agreeing and stuff like that. And if you want to go to the bar, you can buy us beer and make beer drop on our heads. And yeah, there we go. But like I said, the link for that is in the description. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And it's not just us on it. There is a ton of other creators. There's an F1 show. There's another football show, which is almost as good as this one. And there's a cricket show as well. So check it out. But there's loads of stuff going on there. It's free to download. So go and check it out. But I will bring that in to this stream so you can see what's going on over in AvLi. But we encourage you to go and download that app now and throw football and beers at us. Although I'm not sure you can throw the footballs yet. We're working on that. We'll have to wait and see.
But the main thing is, come and listen to what we've got to say. That's
yes.
That's what we're really here for. Is the in-depth analysis. And
is it?
I'm not a big advocate for people throwing beers at me in real life. So as much as fun as it is on the app, guys, remember to stay safe in real life, and that's not going to.
It's a good point, that actually. But either way, they're phone beers. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
In which case, that's fine.
That is fine. So let's take a quick look back at the game against West Ham. I can't remember what day it was. Was it a Saturday? It was Saturday.
It was a Saturday.
It was a 3 o'clock kickoff. Oh my goodness. God, 3 o'clock kickoff for a football game.
How was that? How did that affect your life? Was the body clock like attuned to it?
It felt so right. I think it was just such the perfect time for a game of football. You have a bit of lunch and then you go to a football game. It was great. And I picked up this shirt, which I have to say, I think it's probably my favourite Saints shirt ever. You can't be unhappy in this one. It's like a sombrero. It's just so colourful. You can't not have a smile on your face when you're wearing a yellow Saints shirt. It is
beautiful. I'm even sat here now and I look at this shirt. I'm like, oh, it's great. It's so good.
I'm getting that one eventually. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
maybe done it already. But I feel like maybe our next trip over, I might get the yellow one too.
Yeah. It's slightly weird though, singing "Come On You Reds" when you're wearing a bright yellow shirt. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but we can start wearing more scarves and coats. We'll get red jackets. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be layering up soon. We're layering up soon. Welcome to everyone in the chat section over here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And God, look at that. Hello, Pip. How are we doing? Rock and roll. It's up the Saints. Always good to have the support here. Anyway, welcome as always to everyone in the chat section. Of course, we will be talking.
Why did you even put that on the screen? Why would you even put that comment on the screen?
So early on. So we'll be doing preview to the Man City game, talking about the lineup, talking about predicted scores and all that kind of stuff, which we will certainly be getting into. This season shows that I'm sure that means good. There's a typo there. There's a typo there. I'm sure. Typo.
No, that's just what goof is. What the kids say nowadays. Yo, man, that shirt's so goof.
Yep.
Goofy is the best. So that's. I might be wrong. I don't know.
So my summary of the West Ham game that just passed, I would say it was a missed opportunity. I genuinely think it was a game that we could have won. We could have nicked that one. It felt like I think West Ham looked the stronger in parts, mainly in the first half, and a fair bit the second half, to be honest with you. But in terms of our opportunities to score a goal, I think we had the lion's share of it, and had we had a bit more prowess up front, because what Ralph decided to do, I think it was actually a 4-1-4-1 formation.
Yeah.
Effectively having Romeo sat deeper in the midfield, and then sort of leaving Armstrong up top, which worked fantastically defensively. But when it came to the attack, Armstrong was just, poor guy, was absolutely lost in the flurry of these 6'4" giants of the West Ham defence, and it didn't really come off. Now, when Brozier came on in the second half, looked pretty decent, hit the post, and nearly nicked the win. But I just felt it was a missed opportunity. It was one of those games where maybe a year ago we would have lost that 1-0. But I just felt that we had so many opportunities to win that. Comment there from David Armstrong. From David Baker. Is Armstrong injured? He looked like he picked up something and came off eventually, but I'm not sure if he's that injured at all from that. Bro should start after Saturday's performance. Yeah, that's a good shout. Is that so? In terms of my summary, Jack, is that what you made of it from the highlights?
I mean, I actually managed to watch the whole game this weekend, so it made my life a little bit easier. So yeah, I actually think, looking at it, I thought defensively it was great. I thought when I watched it, it was more of I looked at it more from a fact that I thought Ralph did really well, and the fact that he's learnt from the last West Ham games. He's even learnt from West Ham's game against Palace the week before. If you know, the midfield, they just tore us apart. Like the last few games, they just ripped us apart. So just shoring it up in the middle there. I thought Elianusi working on the centre was great.
Mm-hmm.
Having that sort of the funny thing is, it's actually not too far off what we were saying of starting Armstrong or somebody else in that position ahead of Romeo. It's just that he started Romeo as well and put another winger in there, and I thought it just made the midfield a lot more attacking. And seeing as it was a new idea in the new play, and something that we're not used to.
Yeah.
I thought it actually worked as a game plan. It worked. It was just like we say, those final touches again. And you're right. I don't think that system is right for Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he needs Shea. He needs that other player to work off, somebody to hold the ball up for him, make those right passes, and they can smuggle balls away. So I think a start for Brozier on the weekend might be a bit pushing it a little bit, but all depends on what Ralph wants to play. Whether Ralph wants to go for us, go back to 4-2-2-2. If he's doing that, he's going to be starting Armstrong and Adams, which is probably what he should start. I think that's probably what we will be starting. Yeah. But if he is going to play the 4-1-4-1, then maybe a Brozier start isn't a bad idea, because it did seem way more his game.
I think
taking the ball, getting hold of it, being fast, creating by himself.
Yeah. I think it's a great shout, and I also think it pains me to say it, but Romeo didn't have a good game again. No. He really didn't look good at all. There was a really careless back heel that could have cost us dearly. Although he did make the front cover of the Matchday program, which is starting to become a habit. I'm starting to buy these, but they're a good read. And there's lots of activities.
I knew it wouldn't last too long. Sooner or later, I knew that you would buy out the club shop and you'd be like, well, now what can I get? New program every week. Go on then.
Yeah, exactly. Not bad. £3.50.
We'll be going to the program shop, won't we? So on the way there now. Well, I just want to get this one from this year, and I want to get one from this year.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to buy backdated ones, but it's just, I like looking at the back and seeing how our squad depth is actually all right now. It's kind of like, a fair number of players.
Makes for decent reading. Liverpool won up, by the way. Trent scored.
Hello?
Yeah, if you want to know.
But
yeah, that was they're playing Milan, AC Milan. So it's a rematch from the final. El Clasico. But so that's my takeaway from the West Ham match. So I think there was a lot of positive to take out of it. I thought in the great scheme of things, McCarthy didn't have a bad game, which was to see, and it was a clean sheet. And it was a game that we probably thought we were going to lose. And these are the last 3 games where we picked up a point, all games we lost last season. So not a bad turnaround. Again, this weekend is what we'll get onto is, but that's another tough game.
It is. It's going to be.
We've not had an easy start. It's not like we've had a Brentford yet or a Watford or we've had pretty. Apart from Newcastle, you would say we've had pretty decent sides.
Yeah. No, it's been a fairly decent start to the season. I mean, we've only lost 1 game.
Exactly.
And it seems strange that we're drawing games because that's not something we would do, is it? It's not something that Southampton have done over the past 2 seasons. So I'm trying to look back at how many draws we got over the course of the entirety of last season, and I'm not sure it was much more than 3. And we've got 3 draws already this season. But like I said, I still think it was a bit of a missed opportunity in terms of what we could have got. But I thought that when we last played them at home last season as well, and
you did.
Look where West Ham ended up, nearly getting Champions League football. But we stopped West Ham from scoring.
Exactly. We took Antonio. We took Antonio out of the game so much. We took Antonio out of the game so much he literally left the pitch.
Yeah, he got sent off. Yeah. Absolutely.
What a great job. Salasu and Stevens had a very good game. Very good game. And that's the thing that I'm always happy if I can see progression. And in that game, you saw a different tactic from Ralph. So, he's open to changing, depending on the team a little bit. It's not always going to be the same thing going out there. He made early subs.
Yeah, he did make early subs. Yeah.
Made subs at the right time. Brozier was really unlucky not to score. When he hit the post, even that header off the line, you're right, we should have won it, but there were 2 as close as you can get. One was a header off the line, the other one at the upright. It's as close as you can get. So I just think Ralph. It was a good game for Ralph, really.
Yeah, no, it was a very, very good game. But again, it made me slightly unnerved to see Diallo come on. But I just think there wasn't any other option. You had to take off Romeo because he picked up an early yellow, and what are you going to do? It's a tricky one there. But anyway,
it is. But like we've been saying, it wouldn't be a bad thing if Diallo started and then Romeo came in to tie it up. Just switch it around a little bit, just so we're not always doing. Liverpool got a penalty, by the way. Just switching it all up and making sure it doesn't have to be the same thing over and over again. But looking at it now, a number 6 would have been really nice in the summer.
Yeah, it would have been. But Will Smallbone's coming back. I mean, is it
exactly Smallbone on the way back? So I honestly think Will Smallbone is an option, and I think Ralph thinks he's an option as well because we did see him quite a lot last season, really, until the injury.
Yeah, and he did look very, very good, very composed for a player of his age. There's also a few comments of people saying about his haircut. He's actually got alopecia, so it's just what happens really.
And if you'd like to know, the penalty was saved, and then the follow-up was saved.
Who took the penalty?
Salah.
Oh, okay.
And then Jota came in with the header, and he got up and saved it. It was great goalkeeping. That's what I like to see. Well, that's what we like to see.
Says improved so much after the nightmare against. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen rumours about Barcelona being interested in.
I saw that as well. Yeah.
Saw that. You're already hearing things, so we're in a good spot when Do
you know what that screamed to you though? I looked down that because it was a Ronald Koeman list that he mocked up, and it was just a case of he picked off some names. And he goes, "Oh, we need a 4th. I don't know, Salisu." It always just looks like that's the case. I might be wrong. I don't know, but it just didn't feel entirely heartfelt. That's words on the page.
No, Koeman's thinking back to when was the last time I had a good season. Who have they got?
Yeah, see what they're doing. There we go. Coming here from Philly. Put the AvLi app again. Remind people to join correct card. Yes. When you join into the AvLi app, be sure to join the MatchDayVlogs card. So, can I? If I go out, I'm not going to go out this because that might drop.
He's going to break it. If he does it, he'll break it.
I don't want to break it, but effectively there is a MatchDayVlogs one, which you can then click off and go straight into. So go and check that out. We're still live over on AvLi, and I'm going to make beers drop from the sky by punching this button, which is so satisfying. And Jack's doing his shrug, and I'm doing my...
Hold on, I'll do a running man. I'll change it up.
You doing running man?
Look at us go. Yeah, bro. Go. That's enough of that.
And that's the developers throwing footballs at us, which is great fun. I want to be able to do that. Interesting fact, I'm not sure if Philly minds me sharing this, but I'm going to share it anyway. He's actually a professional referee. Yes.
So can we trust him?
VAR.
Oh, well, he's not a prem. Well, maybe he is, but as long as he's not prem, it's fine. I think because it's English. It's specifically those referees I don't like. The rest of them seem to be rude guys.
Jackie does internationals. He did an Andorra game. Sorry,
Wow.
Philly, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be sharing this. Disclosure agreement. Should have done that, but it's fine. No, it's spot on. So he knows his mustard. He's good on football. So
and yet he's let us walk in. I like a game. I like style.
Fantastic. Right. Well, let's bring up the more important banner of keeping us on topic. Man City Saints. So, having shown a very defensive display, our first clean sheet of the season up against West Ham on Saturday, a game, a team that has been scoring freely, and as I say that, Man City have just scored 1-0 up against RB Leipzig. I think he will do a similar kind of setup, similar kind of defensive setup, so I can perhaps see maybe Armstrong being benched for this one. And, considering what Brozier was able to do in terms of his physicality and his strength, I mean, he's a big lad. I think I said on the vlog, actually, he was running away, but he wasn't getting any smaller. He was just as huge as he was.
Just a big guy.
He's a big frame. It was quite.
Is he our new Graziano Pelle?
Do you know what? He does look like it. He does look like
right. That's something we've not replaced, like that Lambert, Pele. They're those certain players that are just big, powerful, can do some business, got great, just finishes. And he looked very, very exciting. And I think you're right. I think West Ham game might have even been a bit of a test for that formation to be like, right, we've got City coming up. This is how we are going to stop leaking goals.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do it? But do we have an attacker that can cut the mustard up top when we need it? And I think Brozier really sort of been proven points. Was it 2 goals in the international break he got?
Good goals as well.
Yeah, they were. I I'm seeing one of them that was a banger.
When Charlie Page showed Pele with pace, yeah, he was quick as well. Do you know what though? When he ran off and was making a breakaway, I was thinking, where's he going? Because it looked from where I was sat, it looked like he was going quite wide. But I said, there's no way he can possibly shoot from there. And then to literally just hit the post from where he was. I mean, I think he struck the ball from outside the box, but it was. Oh my goodness.
That's the funny thing. Like when I see him take shots, it's like he's in a really weird position. He's quite far out, but where he's massive and the pitch looks smaller around him, it looks like there's something not quite right with the ratio. So it's it's quite, and it's just he makes me very excited. He makes me really, really excited.
He's a good proposition to have, and I still think the fact that Danny didn't sign a contract, left the club. I think we're in a much stronger position, and that might sound funny to someone who doesn't follow Southampton Football Club. But just looking at the talent that we've been able to take time and invest and bring in, the likes of Livramento, would we have picked up Livramento, Armstrong, and Brozier had Danny re-signed?
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
No,
it's
maybe Livramento. I don't know the ins and outs of that one because we kind of needed one anyway. But you just can't deny the fact that our activity spurned from that moment on has certainly helped us. So.
Yeah, no, I feel like the transfers this summer created a better just Southampton vibe. Like what we're trying to go for is young players who come up and do great things, and there's more of that vibe there this season. And it's funny, the players that are a bit older that are sort of look like the ones that are struggling on the pitch a bit more. Do you know what I mean? When I was saying that Redmond had a good game against Newcastle, but at the weekend when you see Redmond lose balls again and doing certain things, you're like, oh, come on, mate, like. You should be doing stuff right now.
Yeah. I think it's a confidence thing, though. I think he's better going to be better on the away days, maybe. But
it just bothers me that when Redmond plays really well, it's against Newport, it's against Bournemouth, it's against it's in the cups against really lower teams, or it is the likes of not to put anything on, but Watford or Norwich. He steps up in those games.
Yeah. But. And I think also, we're kind of a bit harsh on Red if you only mention Redmond, because Gineppo had one of those games where he was as brilliant as he was frustrating. It was just driving me crazy, the silly things
he is starting to drive me up the walls, Gineppo, because I think that he defensively had a wicked game. Like that free kick that he just closed down like a champion, like brilliant stuff. He's looking great going back. He's doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that knowledge or being fearful of doing something in the final. He never seems to know what to do with it at the last minute. It's whether to shoot, whether to pass, and it's never the right decision, or it's just a poor effort. So he just needs to get one or two under his belt. Like his stats that just don't read very good, do they? For considering he was a £15 million signing.
Yeah.
And he's now been here for 3 seasons.
Yeah, he's doing good.
I feel like I think that there's a bit more to get out of him, and I think he knows that as well. But he's just got it was those chances against Newcastle. Those chances against Newcastle. If he had put them away, we all different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we would have won that game 4-2. It's quite simple, that one.
Exactly. So everything's different if those go in. So they just need to start going in.
I was just trying to try something clever on the AvLi app. There is a function. Now, the reason why we're so hot on this app is it's actually going to really help us out on the post-match analysis, is because we can also invite people to join in the app as their avatars and speak and share stuff they thought about the game, etc., etc. So there is a way that you can actually raise your hand on the app, and then we invite you into this guest studio, and we have a little chat. How good's that?
It's all the fun of fan cams without the awkwardness of having to actually be sit outside the stadium and get heckled by the away fans.
You don't
That's
have
much
to worry
easier.
about how you look and all that kind of stuff. And there's also a fan zone as well, where you can basically hang out in what it reminds me of Soccer AM. This bit, do you know what I mean? Does that remind you of Soccer AM?
Yeah, but fully love it.
Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Let's see who's in here. There we go. Fantastic. Glitchy to the rock and roll. So there we go. Where do we go to? I get distracted.
I know. I've actually like playing. Here's the thing. The AvLi app is so much fun. So it's distracting. I keep going down to play with it. So, but yeah, we're talking about let's go into the Man City game, shall we? How are we going to win it? What's going on? Who are you scared of?
So
the problem with City is I don't know who I'm scared of.
I know what you mean. Who?
He just rotates too much.
Yes, he does.
I never know what we're going to get going into a City game. Whether he respects us or he just wants all the points and wants to punish us. I just don't know. But on the other hand, we do all right against City, don't we?
We do. The last game we played, we lost 5. Was it 5-2? But we came out of it thinking we weren't expecting to get anything from that. We scored 2 goals, and actually we looked all right. Which, make it that way.
If that's the way it goes tomorrow, that's fine. But I kind of look at this could be another one of those little slips from City at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
to get the Ronaldo story really pumping for everybody else. If City were to lose again this weekend, after losing against Spurs on the open day, it would crack that top. Man, it would crack that top 3 open. It would top that top place because those 6 points make a lot of difference nowadays.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So I would love to I would love to beat them.
That classic line. Should we do a lineup?
We should do a lineup.
Yeah, let's do a lineup.
Is it too late for you to send my lineup?
Is it too late to what?
I'm pretty sure I made a lineup today. I did. I've got lineups. Yeah.
Oh, go on then.
I don't think I sent them over, but
Well, should we do it live? Let's do it live.
Oh, I mean,
let me share. How do I do this?
Oh, I made 3. I made 3, guys. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? And I will explain whichever one you want, or what my decision behind it was.
Let's go for 1. Let's go for 1.
We're going for 1. We're going for 1.
So let's be having it. There's a comment here as well from Steve. See Eddie Howe's biding his time for the Saints hot seat. I saw that again.
Yeah, it's popping up again, and I don't like. How can he be like? What does he know that nobody else knows? That he's waiting for this job.
Just hanging around, just sort of waiting.
Oh, I can imagine just hanging around in the fan zone, just like, hey guys, so I'm going to be working here soon. Hush, hush, don't tell no one. But old Ralph in there, he's not looking good, is he?
Yeah. Bit of a weird one though. So let's be having your team selections. Everyone in the chat section, let us know who should start. I'm going to do a poll in the.
Mate, it's not coming. We just make it together. I was going to send it over, but let's not. Right, pop those boys. Pop that team into 4-1-4-1 then.
I've already done it.
Good man. Right. Good man.
Turn the vote on AvLi. There we go. I think McCarthy should start. There we go. Go on then, Jack. What have you got?
Right, so in goal McCarthy. Obviously, that's what's happening now.
Okay.
You
just know it's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah, I know what's going to happen.
There we go.
Right. In left back, Peru.
Oh.
Yeah. This is like golf. Oh. In the middle, Slasu and Stevens. Nice.
You're gonna stick with that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm sticking Slasu Stevens.
Why would you change it?
Exactly, it's working.
Yeah,
it's working.
They've got another wave off Stevens on Saturday.
The Cornish Maldini in full effect. Sorry about this, guys. My AvLi app keeps closing. So I keep falling out of the conversation if I don't pay attention. Right.
I'm all alone.
Kyle Walker-Peters. Kyle Walker-Peters.
Really? Oh, okay.
Just keep listening to what I'm going to say.
I was just thinking I might need to spell Livramento. I was getting scared.
Right. Diallo at number 6.
Really?
Yeah. I'm saying it because I just don't think Romeo looks fit. And I'll start with Diallo.
You are right.
I'd rather start Diallo and then bring Romeo on to tie the game off. Like, great.
Yeah.
Right. Ward-Prowse and Elyounoussi up in front of him because I think Elyounoussi just is earning this place in the team. Would you like me to spell you Elyounoussi? Or have you got it?
Yes, I would.
ELYOUNOUSSI.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. It doesn't even fit on the pitch with a name like that. I thought Ward-Prowse was bad. There we go.
Right, on the left wing, Gineppo.
Okay. Don't hate that. Makes sense.
I think you just got to keep plugging away at him, and you can always take him off.
Yeah, that's 1p.
And on the other wing, Livramento.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? This is I will preempt this, guys, with this is what I would like it to be. This is not what I think I do, but this is what I'd like it to be.
Okay, and
Brozier.
Roger from another Moja. Oh, wait,
I just think thinking this system will be better for him.
Yeah.
I think with Livramento and Kyle Walker-Peters, you've got two. They're both defensively minded. The fullbacks. They know the drop back. They know that job.
Yeah.
But they attack so well, and I just think Livramento in front of him, or like he already does an amazing job down that wing. Or you could even start Walker-Peters and like they can switch and rotate as long as they stay talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think I think it'd be just a dangerous wing.
I mean, Peru he's looked very strong as well.
Yeah.
So he's very rigid. I mean, he won't get sort of bounced all over the place. Perhaps like Kyle Walker-Peters might get a bit muscled off the ball kind of thing. So look, Mark agrees straight. Gets my vote, Jack. Yeah, I don't hate this formation. Whether or not I think he would ever start Livramento that high, I just don't know.
Another thing I was thinking as well, if instead of
so I missed a comment here from James. According to the Athletic, Southampton are planning on moving Livramento from right back to right mid and Walker-Peters to right back. Wow.
Jack reads articles. Jack does homework.
But you had that gut feeling for weeks though, haven't you? Literally from the first game that we saw him play, we think like this lad is quality.
How do you put both of them in the team? And I do honestly think it would work.
Yeah. Jack Hussey is agreeing with that right side masterpiece. Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking is if
funniest
maybe
name of the night so far. Total Hopper panel. I think Ralph will go back 5 at the back against City. I think we kind of saw a sort of 5 at the back with that 4-1-4-1 formation. It was very defensive.
So here's my other thinking: if instead of Diallo, maybe he'll start Lianco there, because apparently Lianco can play that number 6 role as well. But he's very defensive. And mate, he wants to go in there and smash City about. He's getting a yellow card his first game. I cannot wait for the gorilla. I'm so excited for him.
His
Twitter game is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way he bigged up the West Ham game at the weekend as well.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? Just loves it.
Yeah. Oh, City are 2 up, by the way. Oh. But they've got a midweek game. They're playing here on Wednesday, and we're playing on Saturday. So they're gonna have to rotate. Tired legs. They are playing.
Oh no, City have to rotate. That never works for them. They don't have enough players. That's.
Nathan Ake scored as well. Like, yeah, Nathan.
Does he still play there? Oh my god, I thought he retired. Yeah. I thought he left Bournemouth and then just went away forever. So yeah, mate, that's
It's a known goal.
It's a drastic few changes for a City game, but I think they're all proven, and I think they do a job. And like I said, and at the other side of it, it is also a free hit.
It is, yeah, I know what you mean, and I think maybe that number 6 role in that deeper position, if you can call it that, whatever that will look like. It's kind of like if Diallo started. The only thing with Diallo, he's not a defensive midfield player. He's never looked particularly defensive. He's never been able to muscle anyone off the ball. I've not seen him do that many interceptions in terms of stopping breakaways from happening, all that sort of stuff that you would expect from a number 6 midfield position. So I think you could possibly see, like you said, maybe a Lianco going in there, but what an unknown that would be. So that is your. I like it, by the way. I like this lineup. I think I agree with everything on there. Apart from, I'm just not sure about that number 6 position. If I'm honest, I just don't know. And considering the insight that we've had from the people on the stream here this evening about that right side, we're pushing Livramento up further forward. This possibly could be the lineup for Saturday's game. This could be it.
I mean, what do I win if that is it? If they come out and this is it, what do I win?
What is it? What does Jack win? Stick it in the stream.
Yeah, what do I win? a role on the coaching staff, probably, right?
Maybe.
Maybe I need to go get my FA badges. Maybe that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, do it. Sounds good.
Should I do it for the channel? Should I just do it for the channel?
That'd be great to do. Jack has it. I go with a 5-3-2 formation. McCarthy, Peru, Bednarik, Stevens, Salisu, Kyle Walker-Peters. Okay, so you stick Bednarik in there. Kyle Walker-Peters. Change of Prowse, Livramento. Oh, okay. Yeah. Teller. You'd have Teller instead of Gineppo.
Let's see that again. That's another good shout. I could also see that happening.
Teller and Adams, maybe. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I can see that happening.
Like, I heard an echo of myself.
There is an echo of you somewhere. Yeah, I've had to switch my headphones, my AvLi app from my headphones to a charger because it's going to die. I should have really charged my phone more, but it was it's just gone on a random one.
Yeah, of course that all plays in terms of when Stuart Armstrong's come back. Is there a timeline on Stu? I heard it was a minor injury, so I don't know if it just needs more time, or so Leipzig have just scored against City. There you go. City are penetrable. You can score against them. Although it got ruled out for some reason.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Ralph's watching. He's like, yeah, we can do this. We can do Champions League stuff. We can do this sort of moves.
So, no, we don't know his timeline, Stu, but, whether or not he could be there to feature. Mark's suggesting you should win a Twix.
Obviously.
I can fund that one, actually. I can, I'll go into the MatchDayVlog coffers and, stick that one in petty cash.
Can I just say today I had a White Rocky Road Sunday coffee shop in Salisbury. Everyone should go. It's great.
Wow.
And it was White Twix, Rocky Road. It was amazing.
Wow, where's that?
It's a Sunday coffee shop. So if you go to the High Street in Salisbury, and it's just opposite New Look, on the corner where the Indian shop used to be, is the old India shop.
Oh yeah. Go check it out.
It is. Everyone local. That's if you want to come and say hello. That's usually where I am.
Oh, there we go. Steve saying sooner play Stevens at number 6. Good.
Yeah, to be fair,
but I like Stevens has been great in that.
Although saying that, role. him leading the back line in that number 6 role, so it'd be like Ward-Prowse captains the front, Stevens captains the middle, captains the back, and they come together in the middle as a fighting force. That could happen.
Yeah. Do you know what? There was a moment where Stevens was giving Salisu a right telling off. He was proper not happy. So yeah, he's definitely got the confidence there to lead from the back. Look at state of the studio. I'm gonna have to share the AvLi app in a minute because it's just getting absolute carnage. You can't even see the logos in the studio there. Let me see. Let's share the other one because it's looking proper funny. Hang on. Share screens. Especially when
playing against City. That's the horrible thing going in. Is you just don't know who they're going to bring. Look at it. Look at the madness in there, guys. Come on. Is that those wheels? Are those tires that are being thrown at us?
I think Villy's got those from the F1 studio because there is an F1 studio that has the tires. So he's literally thrown everything at us. That's so lovely. It's weirdly aggressive to throw things at people on a studio set, but somehow it's sort of affectionate. I like it. Wow, look at that.
Hellfire, pure hellfire.
So anyone's wondering what this is a new AvLi app that we'll be using for loads more shows coming up where we can just jump on and chat about random subjects. We don't have to set up the studio and do those kind of things because we'll just be live on that thing all the time. So rock and roll, check it out.
I'm gonna have to buy a one of those portable batteries because I'm gonna be rinsing it at St Mary's, aren't we?
It's gonna be quite something. Quite something.
Oh, those late night games home are going to be a long, long time coming.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like that formation, Joe. I think in terms of what I'm looking at from the setup there, will we see it start like that? Quite possible. Quite possible, actually. So what was it actually? What was the lineup you think he's going to do?
So I think it's going to be 4-1-4-1 again.
Yeah.
Which ultimately, you want to, if depending on how deep the number 6 is playing, can be looked at a 5-3-1.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
5-4-1.
So you think it's going to look like this? I think quite possibly could be this. After the insight that we've had from the Athletic, to say that Livramento is going to be playing further up. It just again he has not had a bad game all season.
No. And the thing is, he's playing so well. You can't keep Kyle Walker's Peters on the bench because you'll lose him. Like he'll go to Everton. Like, do you know what I mean? He's too good to be playing, to be on the bench. And he's had a great preseason. To most people before in the summer, most people would be saying, "Oh, Kyle Walker Peters is probably our best player."
Yeah.
He was,
and he can't get on the pitch.
Now we can't get on the pitch. So find a way to play them both.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'm going to lock that in. I reckon that's going to happen. Let's go with that. I 100% agree with you. 100% agree. So let's lock that down. Fantastic. Let us know in the chat section if you agree with our team selection for Saturday's game. Of course, there will be changes that City will have to make in terms of rotation. But if the likes of Nathan Ake are scoring, then I'm even more worried. I don't think David here's got a comment here. Have City got any injuries? I don't think they've got anyone out.
Even if they did, even if they had two players out, mate, there's another billion to follow them, so it doesn't matter. They don't do injuries, do they?
Yeah.
They don't even have a striker, mate. They don't care. It just doesn't work. It's witchcraft what they do.
Yeah.
Milan have tied it up, by the way.
Hey. They got no money to for, have they? Comment from Jack. Wait, no more YouTube. There will be YouTube streams. Do not worry. They're all just going to be times where we just want to jump on and have a quick chat about a certain subject, and we don't happen to be in our studio environment. So you may have seen we tried to do a stream after. Was it after the United game in Five Guys?
Yep, and we tried to do one at the game.
And it was just horrendous because of the signal and the image, and it just didn't work for what we were trying to do. So that's the reason why we've we really want to get on board with the AvLi app so that we can actually do that. But like I said, go and download that. The details of how to download that is in the description of this video, so you'll be able to see. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. Sorry.
Also means that they can jump on it as well, so we don't have to do all the talking anymore.
Exactly. It's a much more immersive, interactive app that we'll be able to chat with you guys about as well. So there we go. And look at the state of the studio now.
It's 2-1. Milan have scored again.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm watching the wrong game. I'll turn it over.
But yeah, what all this really means is we're coming for Arsenal Fan TV. That's what this is about. So if you think you could be the next DT, give us a call on the AvLi app.
Oh wow, yeah, they have. Yeah. God, my stream was right behind yours. Look at that. Do you know what? Fun fact. So answer your question, Trackley. There will be YouTube streams. The vlogs will continue. Do not panic. And if anyone noticed on the last vlog, I had this massive lump on the side of my face. 2 teeth removed. I've been on liquid food all week. So there we go.
I saw him just after it happened, and you could see that lump through the mask.
It's true, you could. Fun fact, Jack. 5 years ago, to this very day, to this very evening, in fact, MatchDayVlogs kind of started unofficially, but it was the first time that I took a camera to a football game, and it was Southampton versus Sparta Prague at St Mary's.
Ooh.
Our first group game in the Europa League. Yeah, when we were in Europe. So, had that evening not have gone so well and we hadn't won 3-0, maybe I would have stopped right then. But there we go. Just thought as a fun fact, 5 years ago to this very day.
I like to think the channel started the first game we went to. I think that's when it started. That's when it was like, whoa, there's gold here.
We had a Palace Cup game, didn't we? It's you, me, Jamie, and Hamlet.
Yeah, the boys.
And we turned up late because we didn't realise it's 7:45 kickoff. So.
How that has changed.
Us turn up late for a game. Yeah, I was going to say.
How that has changed.
Yeah, now we turn up before the stadium is built. That's how early we're there. But
when there's we, usually like. I usually have breakfast first and then I go.
Yeah, fantastic. So let's get on to the most audacious part of the show. It is our favourite part of the show, and that is time for score predictions. It's definitely your turn to go first. As many goals as there are balls on this screen.
I mean, depends. Are you talking about the Champions League game, or are you talking about that screen? I'm going to say 1-0 the Saints with a Brozier screamer. It's going to be like a repeat of Shea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something mad on this one.
Oh my God, here it comes, guys.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I've got a feeling, and I had a feeling yesterday, a strong feeling that we're going to win this. And I reckon my heart says we're going to win it by some distance. Say it. 3-0. It might be the maddest thing I've ever said on this channel, that I think that we're going to win at Man City 3-0. But I've got reasons for that. And City tend to go through these stages where they just don't score. And like they only scored 1 against Leicester. But I just have a feeling. I just don't know. It's probably the most stupid, audacious scoreline prediction I've ever done on this channel. But I just got a feeling. So I've got to say it. I just think we're going to win 3-0.
You know, when I was doing that predicted lineup, I thought, he's going to think this is crazy. He's going to think this is stupid. Little did I know that you had this little bullet in your pocket. I didn't know this was in the chamber. Grack, bang! He's fired this bullet. I love it. Love everything about it. Yep, screw it. Change my 1-5-0.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you have a gut feeling about something. It wouldn't be authentic if I didn't share it. So I've got to say it. I've got to say it. And I'm never going to predict the draw in front of you. So is
that why I saw you laughing coming out of Ladbrokes, Elliot? I know.
But so there we go. It's probably the most maddest prediction I've ever given. But
I love everything about that.
So you're sticking with your 1-0.
I'm saying 1-0. I'm going to be the same one.
Yeah. Jolly good.
So who's scoring your 3 goals?
Brozier.
Yeah. 3.
No, I'm going to get Brozier for a brace and Ward-Prowse for a long-awaited free kick.
It needs to come, doesn't it? It needs to come.
Yeah.
I feel I know this might be a bit sacrilege, but I feel Prowse needs to do something this season. He's get an assist.
He does.
Show up a little bit. I'm not saying he's not there. I'm just saying a bit more.
Absolutely. Right, so let's get into... So you're going with 1-0?
You go 1-0.
You're going 1-0. Rock and roll. I'd love that. I'm going to bring up everyone else's... I'm going to bring up the AvLi app because it's getting insane, the amount of stuff that's going on that. Links to join the AvLi app in the description. Right, let's go through some of your score predictions here in the chat section. Mark Richards is going for a 1-0, like you, Jack. Our time has come. Love that. Happily take a draw. Oh, Jack, look away now. But realistic, it's 4-0 to the Saints.
Don't have to look away. He said the right thing. He said the right thing at the end. Turn it around. Get a twisty.
Look at that.
Italian twisty.
We're doing the running man dance on the AvLi app just for that one alone. God, love that, Jack. Good job. Main FC channel. If you want to get something out of this play, Forster, Lienko, Salasu, Prime Cafu, aka Livramento, James Ward, Prowse, and Stu. I presume that's your goal scorers for the game.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we are. Especially Forster, rock and roll. So that would be a 6-0. Love that. Let's go for and David Baker is going for a 2-1. 2-1 to the Saints. Finn Barr is also going 2-1 Saints. James Ward-Prowse to score a free kick. I don't know how many times we've said this on one of these preview shows. It just has to happen soon. It has to happen soon. And Charlie Page is going for a 2-2. We look good at the moment. Scoring goals, though. And I think that's one thing we've got to figure out from Saturday's performance just gone, is how to do what we did, look solid defensively, and still score. And I think the answer to that is, as you rightly pointed out, to have Brozier up front and Livramento and Carl Walker-Peters on the wing now.
Do you know what? Now I'm sat here thinking about it. I think it might be 2-0 and then Ellie Nusi to score as well, because he's been looking great. He almost scored at the weekend.
Yeah.
I just think he's in the for it.
Yeah, fantastic.
I might change it to 2-0. I'm changing it to 2-0.
You changed it. You upgraded to 2-0. Is that so my 3-0 doesn't look so audacious?
Brozier and Elliot, if you want, I can go even further.
Hi. So there we go. That is our score predictions. You are going for a
2-0.
2-0. And I'm going for a 3-0.
Confident, aren't we? It's Man City, isn't it? It's Man City. Say what we want, mate. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's Man City.
Yeah. Free hit.
4-1, 4-1-4, 3-0. It's going to be amazing.
It's a 3 hit.
Way! Oh. He's nailed it.
I'm saying all these things so I can clip them up for, all the ridiculous things and tie it together and make me look like a genius, but we'll see how that goes. It's worked before.
We'll see.
Did you notice on the vlog thing when Brozier came on, when the West Ham fans say, "Oh, that is that," and I went, "Oh, you wait." And if he'd only scored that goal, oh my goodness, the views on TikTok alone would have been, God, I could have paid for your Twix, Jack. Would have been amazing.
I mean, I'm upset that TikTok doesn't play for my Twix anyway. That one video of my hat alone. I mean, I surely should have at least 9 Twixes.
Yeah, I think you do actually. Yeah.
Twix Eye.
Twix Eye.
That's the plural for Twix.
Fun story. We surpassed 750,000 likes on TikTok. Isn't it funny how 3/4? You say 750,000 doesn't sound that much, but you say 750,000 actually sounds more than 1 million because there's more syllables in it. Fun.
Syllables are what count, mate.
Yeah.
That's a known fact.
Yeah.
The more syllables, the more.
Dear me, look at the status. God, fantastic. Oh dear, it's a lot of fun looking at that. Oh no, that's just the highlights of the game. So following the City game, we got a cup game coming up as well. I'm not sure if we'll have time to do any kind of previews for that, but I'm hoping to get along to that one. So that's a long way up north, up against Sheffield United. Let us know in the chat section if you're going along to that one. But yeah, no,
did you get a ticket? Yeah,
I did. It's
gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time, pal.
Hopefully, we'll be wearing this shirt.
One day I'll go to a match again. That'd be nice.
Next time going to Wolves away. But neither me. Well, I don't suppose. I haven't asked you actually. Are you going on Saturday? I suppose you are.
What's that? No, I shall not be going to Manchester on Saturday. No, I shall not. Although I hear there are plenty of tickets left.
No, yeah, that's a long way to go. Long way to go, and we have sadly other obligations which need fulfilling. Never mind.
But that's life. Although I see there's a lot of Southampton fans getting angry that we're not selling out away allocations. And listen, guys, we're still living in a COVID world. The normal people got stuff on. It's sad. Calm down.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of tough as well, and I think it's yeah.
Although I was also asked on a recent West Ham show that I went on, why couldn't we sell at St Mary's on a Saturday? And I was like,
it wasn't full. I think that that topic in itself deserves a show all onto its own, which we will get into. But the crux of it is, I think the fan base has been priced out. If you go to the likes of Man City, you can pick up a season ticket at a very reasonable price. There is a $3.99 price season ticket, but I think the single match day tickets are ridiculous at St Mary's. But unfortunately, it's just the way it's gone, really, which is very, very sad. The fact that I have to pay close to £25 for a 7-year-old to go and watch a football game is shameful, if I'm honest. Quite shameful, really. So, never mind. Dark side.
Cool. I didn't mean to get it like that. Christ alive.
Keep it light, Mike. Flipping heck.
Quickly, do a running man on AvLi. Sorry, guys. We're happy. Running man.
There we are. I think we've been doing running man for a while. Yeah, there we are. I kind of got a bit of a boy band vibe with that. The dance in unison. There we go.
MatchDayVlogs. All right. Dun, dun, dun.
Fantastic. Well, thank you to everyone who's joined us here on the show. Any final thoughts, Jack, before I close out?
I just hope we put up a good defensive performance. I'm just hope I see good things happening, and I just don't want this to be an absolute reckoning of a weekend. Just keep it calm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think perhaps it's worth experimenting, but I think it's worth tweaking what we did on Saturday just to show the defensive display. Mark's here, kids for £1, Mike. Yeah, if you go to the family section of the stand, you can get a season ticket for an under 11 for £19 for the whole season. So fair play. There is a section, but not where I like to sit. So, but actually, looking back on where I do sit, it's probably not the best place for youngsters. Lot of swearing on Saturday. That's a different one.
I'll be honest, I didn't think about that when I bought a ticket.
That surprised me, Jack. Your seat was nice, though. I enjoyed sitting in that.
Yeah, it's comfy, isn't it? But how good is that wall? That wall.
Well, just you got everything over to the right side as well. Complete spatial. I mean, you have got a wall, but if you stood up, then you just feel like you're the king of the castle, don't you?
Oh, honestly, I am king of the castle. King of the castle. Oh, I'm not going to do the voice. And I know you wanna. I can see on your face you want to do the voice.
I don't remember the voice. What's the voice? I don't remember. What is it?
You will do that, yeah. You want to do King of the Castle.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
No, I shan't do it.
It's fine. So there we go. Well, thanks to everyone for joining us. We will be doing a post-match immediately over on AvLi. And I think, as it stands at the moment, that might be a AvLi exclusive one. So we're just doing some details on that, but you'll be able to check us out over there for the post-match analysis. Other than that, that pretty much sums it up. Thanks to everyone who joined us in the chat section. Thanks to you, Jack. Always good to see you, mate.
Oh, good to see you,
Been too long. Need to get to.
I prefer animated you though. He's a lot.
Animated me is still dancing away. Still dancing. Still pumping away. Look at that.
Go for it.
Buried in football, Formula One tyres, and beers. Rock and roll looking studio. I absolutely love this studio. It's great fun. It's much nicer than this one. Much nicer.
How dare you?
There we go. Fantastic. So everyone go and check out AvLi app in the description. Rock and roll. Lovely stuff. Right, as always, remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. And me and Jack will see you in the next one. All right. See ya. Bye.
Bye.